Welcome back, darling. Picking up right where our Notion Mail Explainer left off, Sassy Trainer Miko is back, and I am here to whip your workspace into absolute shape. If you are just totally exhausted from doing the exact same tedious administrative tasks day in and day out, well, you've come to the right place. So grab your coffee, focus up, and let's turn you into a master delegator.
Listen up, because here is today's bootcamp syllabus for mastering your AI. We're going over 1. Welcome to Agent Bootcamp. 2. Building your first skill. 3. Error checking and edge cases. 4. Sharing skills with teammates. And 5. Permissions, logs, and undo. No fluff today, just pure, fabulous efficiency.
Okay, Section 1. Welcome to Agent Bootcamp. Let's just start with the absolute basics so everyone is on exactly the same page.
In layman's terms, I want you to think of Notion Agent as that eager new virtual intern who literally never sleeps, searches across all of your connected apps, and most importantly, actually completes the busy work. We all know how utterly exhausting it is to manually sift through endless pings, copy data from one app to another, and spend 3 hours doing chores before you even start your actual job, right? Well, unlike standard AI tools that just sit around waiting for you to manually prompt them, custom agents are entirely autonomous. You give them a job, set a trigger or a schedule, and they work around the clock. For a real-world example, the Notion team actually uses an agent to monitor a company-wide Slack channel, read every single piece of feedback, and automatically route it to the correct engineering team. It's taking hours of soul-crushing manual sorting and getting the whole shebang done in minutes.
Moving right along to Section 2, building your first skill. Time for the heavy lifting, honey. Let's stop doing those repetitive tasks and build a custom action instead.
Let's define exactly how we automate this busy work. Basically, skills are saved prompts meant for repeatable, contextual, and consistent tasks. The golden rule here from our source material is this. If you ever find yourself copying and pasting the exact same prompt twice, like asking an AI to extract action items from a meeting note or draft a weekly project update for your Slack channel, it desperately needs to become a custom skill.
And honestly, it is so easy to turn any text selection into a reusable custom workflow action. Let's walk through this step by step. Imagine you're on your Notion page looking at a massive wall of project notes. You simply use your cursor to highlight those notes. Immediately, a little floating formatting menu pops up right above the text. In that menu, just click the button that says Use with AI. A drop-down appears, and from there, you'll choose Use as AI Skill. This opens up a text box where you write out your reusable prompt. For example, you might type something like, Summarize these notes into 3 concise bullet points formatted for a Slack channel update. By wording your prompt like that, it can be reused on any text in the future. You can even pin this directly to your text selection menu so it's always just one click away. Boom! You've got an instant Slack update generator, sitting right there ready to go every single time you highlight text on a page.
Okay, Section 3. Error checking and edge cases. Because an eager intern needs strict guardrails, or trust me, they will make an absolute mess of your beautiful workspace.
So, what's the difference between a messy skill and a good one? Well, a messy skill goes completely rogue because it relies on vague instructions and has zero boundaries. But a Mixo-approved skill, that has rigid constraints and logic for edge cases built right into the workflow. For instance, what happens if an automated Slack update actually fails to post because a channel was renamed or maybe deleted? An approved skill has built-in error-checking logic, giving the agent a backup plan. Instead of just crashing, silently failing, or hallucinating a completely random response, it might note the failure in a designated Notion database and tag you.
So, the absolutely crucial point is this. To truly foolproof your workflows, your skill page has to spell out these exact requirements. It needs an outline goal, expected inputs, ordered instructions, and clear output guidelines. Most importantly, you really must define a quality bar so your agent knows what good actually looks like, and establish strict constraints defining what it absolutely should not do. Let's look at a real-world example here. For a quality bar, you explicitly tell your agent always use a highly professional tone, limit the response to 2 brief paragraphs, and never use emojis. For constraints, you might add something like, never guess a project deadline. If the date is missing from the text, explicitly state that it is unknown. Telling the agent exactly how to behave with this level of simple, plain language is exactly how you guarantee it works perfectly every single time.
Onward to Section 4, sharing skills with teammates. We are moving on to the buddy system now, because if you build a fabulous workflow, you absolutely must share it.
Since skills are literally just standard Notion cages under the hood, you can organize and share them like anything else in your workspace.
You just click Share, and your teammates can instantly add your beautifully crafted workflow to their own agents and run it too. It's a real game changer. You definitely don't need an engineering degree to deploy powerful software automations to your entire team anymore.
As the source material beautifully states, you do the work once and suddenly your entire team's productivity absolutely skyrockets. Imagine creating an agent that cross-references your knowledge base to answer repetitive questions in a company's Slack channel. One person on your team sets up that routing workflow, and now nobody in the office ever has to manually answer, "Where is the tape?" or "Where are the bagels?" ever again. Literally everyone benefits.
And finally, Section 5, Permissions, Logs, and Undo. We have to talk security because we absolutely do not let just anyone into the VIP section of our workspace.
We are bringing out the bouncer and checking the receipts, darling. For true enterprise confidence, you need these 3 pillars: granular permissions, comprehensive activity logs, and a lifesaver version history. The entire agent system is built from the ground up to be safe and transparent by design.
Now notice the distinction in access here. Your personal Notion agent simply inherits your exact permissions, meaning it only sees what you are explicitly allowed to see. But for custom agents running autonomously, you set granular page-level permissions. You configure exactly what each agent can see and do, page by page, app by app. This means your virtual intern only accesses authorized data, so there's absolutely no peeking at confidential HR files or private financial records, for sure.
To maintain ultimate security, Workspace admins can track all the activity logs. By simply navigating over to the Workspace settings and opening the admin console, administrators have complete visibility to see every single run. You can audit exactly what triggered the agent, what the agent actually did, and the step-by-step logic of why it made that decision. Admins can even monitor Notion credit consumption to see which agents are doing the heaviest lifting, and they can disable any agent at a moment's notice. It is a full, transparent audit trail available right there in your settings.
And if the intern does mess up, darling, don't panic. Because everything runs on Notion's core collaboration layer, you can use version history to revert agent changes instantly. Every single edit made by an agent is completely reversible with just a few clicks. And as a brilliant little bonus, agents can actually read the version history and authors themselves. That means you can ask your agent, "Hey, what changes were made to this document yesterday?" And it will give you a perfect summary.
So, you've trained your agent, you've locked down the granular permissions, shared your custom skills, and automated all that soul-crushing busy work. Which leaves us with one very provocative final thought. Your agent never sleeps, but with these strict guardrails in place, will you finally get some rest? Well, I certainly hope so. Thank you for joining me for this Bootcamp Explainer. Now go build your ultimate AI intern.